GCSE Vectors Q2. APB is a triangle. N is a point on AP. And we're given that AB is little a, AN is 2b, and NP is b. And we're asked to find the vector PB in terms of little a and little b. So let's start by finding a path from P to B where we know all the vectors on the path. So we just have to go from P to A and then along to B. So we can write down PB is equal to PA plus AB. Now PA is the negative of AP, and A to P will be 3B because it's 2B from A to N and then another B from N to P. So AP is 3B, PA is minus 3B. AB is simply A. So our answer is A minus 3B, or you could write it as minus 3B plus A. Moving on to the second part, we're told that B is the midpoint of AC. Well, if B is the midpoint of AC, it means that BC is another vector A. So you've got A to the halfway point B and another A to get to C. And what we're asked to do here, we're told that M is the midpoint of AB. Let me just mark that that length is equal to that length. And we asked to show that NMC is a straight line. So I'm trying to show that NMC is a straight line. And the way I can do that is to show that NM and NC, one is a multiple of the other. They're in the same direction if one is a multiple of the other. So if we start out from N to C and N to M in the same direction, we've got a straight line. So let's first find NM. Well, NM is equal to, let's have a root from N to P and then P to M. So it's NP plus PM. Now PM, because M is the midpoint, PM is just half of PB. So I can write NP is B, straight from the diagram, and PM is a half of PB, and that was a half of this A minus 3B that we found in the first part. So that's equal to B plus a half A, and a half times minus 3B is minus 3 over 2B. So that gives us a half A, and B minus 1.5B is minus a half B. And I can take out the common factor of a half and write that as a half A minus B. So I've now got an expression for NM. I'm going to find an expression for NC, and I hope it's going to be a multiple of that one because that will show they're in the same direction. So we try to find NC, and this is somewhat easier because we can just go from N to A and A to C. So it's equal to, it's equal to NA plus AC. So what is NA? Well, AN was 2B, so NA is the negative of that, minus 2B. AC is just 2A. It's A from A to B and another A from B to C. So that's plus 2A. So if we take out a common factor of 2, that's 2 minus b plus a, or I could write it as 2a minus b. And now we can see that nc is a multiple of nm. In fact, it's 4 times nm, because you've got 2 a minus b's as opposed to a half a minus b's. These are in same direction, nm and nc, therefore nmc is a straight line. And that completes the question.